All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostle, elders, great millstone, and salute honors to you brothers out there preaching his word, said and true. All right, got this article real quick from Zero Hedge. It's entitled, American F-22 fighter jets deployed to Middle East amid Russian aircraft activity. Okay. And this is a big rumor of war right here. All right. Which let me get it real quick. I'm going to go back to this. This is Matthew 24 and 6. Now, this is the words of Yahweh Shai, because if you read Revelation 19 and 10, all right, our Lord Yahweh Shai, the spirit of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. The spirit of prophecy is basically, if you preach Yahweh Shai, you gotta, you speak in prophecy, you preach in Yahweh Shai. Let me grab it right quick because I kind of butchered it. Revelation 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said to me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of the brethren of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Okay. All right. Go back to Matthew 24 and 6. All right. And this is words of Yahweh Shai. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. Rumors are basically reports. Okay? Let me read that in NLT. And you will hear wars and threats of wars, but don't panic. Yeah, these things must take place, but the end won't follow immediately. Nation will go to war against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in many parts of the world. But all this is only the first of the birth pains, which is more to come. Okay, the beginning of sorrows. All right, so go back to Joel. Before I read the Joel, I'm gonna get into this article. Okay. All right. So, continue on here. The United States deployed F-22 fighter jets to Middle East this week as part of the multifaceted show of U.S. support and capability amid increasingly unsafe and unprofessional behavior by Russian aircraft in the region. And the Middle East is where this the big mountains of the troops, the big gathering of the troops are going to be in World War III. All right, it's going to be in the Middle East. U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM, said in a June 14 press release, the F-22 Raptors are from the 94th Fighter Squadron out of Langley Air Force Base, Virginia. There will be demonstrating America's ability to reposture forces and deliver overwhelming power at a moment's notice, officials said. F-22, an all-weather tactical stealth fighter aircraft, is aerodynamic, extremely maneuverable, performing both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions. All right. Read this one. Russian forces' unsafe and unprofessional behavior is not what we expect from professional Air Force. Their regular violation of agreed-upon airspace deconfliction measures, well, the Russians don't give a shit no more about you Americans, man. Okay? Russia's doing their own thing. And they give a damn about some pact All right, that they made with America. All right, all those ties, you know, those if they had ties, all those little pacts or whatever agreements with each other between Russia and America, that's done away with, man. All right. Their regular violation on agreed upon airspace deconfliction measures increases the risk of escalation and miscalculation, said General Eric Kurilla, CENTCOM commander. Alongside our partners and allies, we committed to improving security and stability in the region. Announcement comes amid increasing tensions between Washington and Moscow following the latter's invasion of neighboring Ukraine. It also follows a string of unprofessional behavior from Russian aircraft in the Middle East in recent months, according to officials. Basically, get it. Elsewhere in April, Russian pilots attempted to dogfight American jets over Syria, officials said. Yeah. Russia got stake in Syria. Video footage that incident released to CENTCOM showed a Russian Su-35 fighter jet conducting an unsafe and unprofessional interception. I mean, it's basically a provocation, man. All right, Russians basically provoking you. Intercept of a U.S. fighter F-16 fighter jet. Yep. That pilot was giving orders, man. You over Syria. Well, Russia, Russia has ties with Syria. Shit, your ass over Syrian airspace, shit. You gonna want to fight, man. You got to get out of here, man. See, the Russians ain't scared, man. The Russians not scared of the Americans, man. All right. And that's the Lord putting a spirit on these other nations, man, to be in that war mind. All right, here we go. Joel 3:9 proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up, the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. So all these nations are preparing war. Okay? From the big nations to the small nations. Especially over there in Europe and Middle East and stuff like that. Beat your plowshares and the swords, and pruning hooks and the spears. Plowshares and pruning hooks basically agricultural tools, okay, used for like building, farming, But the Lord said, get rid of those things and basically, start building weapons. Okay? Let the weak say, I'm strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither calls the mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened, come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. And that's going to be in the Middle East. That's synonymous with Armageddon. And Yahweh Shaphat basically means Yahweh's judgment. Because he's going to, it says right here, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So the Lord is going to make all these nations fight against each other. Okay. So you got the America and his allies against Russia and his allies. They're going to be fighting them in the Middle East. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fast overflow, for their wickedness is great. Yep, the wickedness of this world is great. Esau's world is great, man. Okay, and the time is coming for this World War III. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. So it's basically, the Lord's judgment. Okay? So synonymous with Yahweh Shaphat, Armageddon. That's the valley of decision in the Middle East, man. All right, let's hit Isaiah 13 real quick. Isaiah 13 chapter and the 17th verse. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. The Medes are the Russians. Okay. Russians known as Medes and Gog and Magog. Okay. In Ezekiel 38. So the Lord stirring up the Medes, basically putting a spirit on the Russians to not be scared of America. Basically have that dominance. Put that dominant spirit on the Russians. Okay. Put that I don't give a shit about what America. They're weak. Which shall not regard gold, it's like which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, thou should not delight in it. Okay, so hypothetically, if America, gives, tries to give Russia money for, to quell the anger, that shit won't work, man. That silver or gold won't work. They shall not delight in it. Whatever America can offer them, it won't matter. They don't want it. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. Yep. And Babylon, which is America, the glory of the kingdoms, the beauty of Chaldees' excellency shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay? And Babylon, America, is known as Sodom and Gomorrah as well. Shit, this June 15th, 2023, so-called Pride Month. And you can see Sodom and Gomorrah live in effect in America. And the Russians can't wait to nuke this place. It shall never be inhabited again, neither. It's like it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it dwell in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian patient there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Yeah, no businesses. No corner stores. No liquor stores. No bodega shops. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there. Yeah, and America is known as a big corporation. Many corporations, have opened up in America. All they do is sell their products. You watch TV, and every commercial is about selling something. Okay? But that's not going to be when these missiles destroy America. Well, it's only going to dwell here after the missiles hit. It said, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there. The houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. So desert creatures. And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And the time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Okay? So, like Yahweh said in Matthew 24, in the beginning of sorrows, All right. So we're in the beginning of sorrows period, and this is, the thermonuclear destruction is coming. And that's part of the sorrows, man. And that's the end. That's the end of Esau's world. The ending seconds of Esau's world. Yeah. So man, that's pretty much all I got. Shalom.